Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Colleen Sierra. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist and the founder and executive director of Sierra Center for Behavioral Health. Typically I'd be coming on to say happy Monday and talking about something COVID related, but that is not what I'm here to do today. I'm here to say that CCBH unequivocally condemns the murder of George Floyd and all of the rampant racism that has led up to this most recent incident of police brutality in our country. CCBH has always been a values-driven organization, and social justice and cultural humility are two of the values that we hold dear. And we are becoming increasingly aware that we have not done nearly enough to act on these values in meaningful, productive ways that change systemic racism. And I'm here to tell you that that is going to change starting today. While we're still working out the details of exactly what we are going to do as an organization, I can tell you that our plan of action will have 4 different components. The first is that every single therapist on our team will be choosing something that they are going to work on. They're going to read a book, they're going to listen to a series of podcasts, they're going to watch a documentary, they're going to do some internal work to better identify their own internalized biases and prejudices that we still have inside ourselves that get in the way of making us the kind of allies that we really desire and strive to be. So that's the first part. The second part is that we are going to be educating ourselves and talking as a team about how we can become more anti-racist as an organization. The third part is that we will be encouraging our clients, our audience, our supporters to partner with us in supporting community organizations that are working toward racial equality, social justice, and real systemic change. So we're also going to be doing that as an entire team. The fourth thing that we are going to do is that we're going to be partnering with organizations, with specifically organizations that serve the Black community, to ensure that the sliding scale and pro bono slots that we've always made available will be filled with people of color, and specifically Black people. So those are the 4 things that we are going to be doing to really challenge ourselves as individuals and an organization about what more we can do to contribute to an anti-racist society. So details on that to come. But there are things that we are doing now and that we want to call you to do now, especially you, our white audience. For all of you who identify as Caucasian, there are 2 excellent books that my organization will be reading. I've already started on one of them, and we want to encourage you to pick up these books and start reading them as well. 2 of them. The first is Me and White Supremacy, Combat Racism, Change the World, and Become a Good Ancestor by Layla Sayad. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly. And the second book, which is equally important, is White Fragility, Why It's So Hard for White People to Talk About Racism by Robin DiAngelo. These books are a good place for us white people to start. Before we can do much good out there in the world, we have to get to know us and what's inside of us. What messages have we internalized that are getting in the way of us showing up the way that we want to and need to show up right now and always? So who's going to join us? Pick one of those books, start to read them. They're available on Amazon. They're also available, I would imagine, in local bookstores. They're on Audible, they're on Kindle, they're easily accessible. They're a great place to start to exploring our own internalized racism and how we can better show up for our Black brothers and sisters. What has become so clear is that if you are silent or not an active part of the solution, you are a part of the problem. If you are silent or not an active part of the solution, you are part of the problem. Hear that. Sit with that. It's uncomfortable, and that's exactly how it should feel. So please join us in being part of the solution. Thank you.